Hey guys, I just got done watching finally Bloodshot. I know it's been a month and almost a month and a half since I did my review for The Hunt. I apologize that I've been not doing my reviews as frequently as I used to. I just kind of like have been enjoying taking a break from watching movies lately. I've seen so many goddamn movies over the last year or so. It's kind of nice just to relax, don't have to watch movies, don't have to critique them, yada yada yada. I've been kind of enjoying it. Like I said a few months ago, I said that I wanted to take a break because I was so tired of seeing some shitty movies, and so I've been kind of taking advantage of that. And I came to the realization like about a few days ago, like shit, I have a lot to catch up on, a lot, and because there's a lot of fucking stuff to catch up on. I'll be having a lot. I have a lot of reviews on my plate over the next month or so. So yeah, you're gonna be seeing. I can't guarantee they're gonna be coming as frequently, but I'm gonna try to have them come out. A little bit more faster than they were or they've been over the last month or so. I promise that I'll try to. I do have two more reviews after this coming in the next week or so for I Still Believe and the Valley Girl remake. I know I'm late in the game on all these fucking movies, but again, like I said, I haven't been watching much other than TV, catching up on TV shows, some wrestling, yada yada yada. It's not because I'm stricken with any sickness or virus or any of that shit. I am healthy. I'm okay so far. And that's the reason why I haven't been doing any reviews. So, Bloodshot. This is a movie that, like, I Still Believe, and I'll get to that when I do my review for that movie. I'm kind of pissed that I didn't see this in the theaters. And this is the reason for Bloodshot. A lot of people are going to go, really? Bloodshot? Really? And I Still Believe those are the two movies you're pissed that you didn't get to see in the theaters. There's a personal reason as to why. As far as Bloodshot, my movie theater, Regal Cinemas, they have like a deal where deal with like certain studios where if you see like a certain set of movies from a certain studio, they will like say you see like four movies from a certain studio, with the recent one being if you see Charlie's Angels, Bad Boys for Life, Jumanji, and Bloodshot in the theaters via Regal, you can all own digital copies of each of these movies and when they come out on DVD or Blu-ray or anything like that. And I've been taking advantage of that over the last few months because like I've got copies of Rambo Last Blood. There was other like Lionsgate had deals with Regal, so did STX. So I've got digital copies of Hustlers, Midway, Rambo Last Blood, Knives Out, stuff like that. So I've got some pretty cool movies, some bad movies too, like Jexy and Countdown. I got digital copies of, but I had seen every one of those movies except Bloodshot. And because of that, now I can't get any of those digital copies. And that is mainly because the theaters closed down within a few days of, like, Bloodshot being released. Nobody fucking went saw that. And, of course, Regal ain't, they're not going to, for the people that seen all the other movies but didn't see Bloodshot, they're not going to help us out. I'm kind of pissed about that. So I'm like, I was going to plan to see this movie because it did look interesting, honestly. It was a movie that I kept hearing a lot about before I saw trailers for, and it didn't look bad. I like Vin Diesel. I heard it's based off a comic book. I don't know anything about the source material, but I heard it's a pretty popular comic book from what I've been told. And it's a pretty cool comic book. It looked like a million things I've seen before, but it looked like it could be kind of fun. It did. It really did. It looked like something that could be a fun little action film. And yeah, I thought it was alright. It's alright. I going in had heard not many great things about it, but coming out of it, I was like, it was fine. I've seen a lot worse than this. I went in with low expectations, kind of because of like the reaction it's been getting, and I thought it was fine. I didn't find it wasn't great. It's probably something I'm not going to remember in a few months' time. It'll be one of those movies that go, oh yeah, I did see that movie. It probably is. But I thought it was fine. I like Vin Diesel. He's fun in this movie. Even though he is like the stereotypical Vin Diesel performance that you see in every one of his movies, where he's sounds like he's sleepwalking for a movie, like where he just sounds like he just woke up from a nap. People have made that joke, like how he talks. It sounds like he just woke up from a nap. As that is the best way to describe his like the way he talks. I do always find that funny when somebody told me that one time. I like Vin Diesel. He is fine as an action lead. This is a movie that it borrows heavily from so many different shit. So much different shit. It reminded me of a lot of different shit. It's like, what's the best way? It's like Groundhog's Day meets Source Code. Remember that movie? I like Source Code, which Source Code was already kind of Groundhog's Day. Anyways, but what other thing did it fucking remind me of? I can't remember, but it's reminded me of like a lot of that, like that kind of like. At first, that's what it kind of seemed like the angle it was going for. With this kind of movie, like this movie is very fucking predictable. It is very fucking predictable. You can easily tell what's really going on, and it's not a shock when it's revealed. I mean, I'm not getting much spoilers because it's pretty much spoiled in the trailer, but that the real villains in this movie are, guess what, Guy Pearce and his company. What a fucking shock. They're the ones behind all this. They're the ones behind Vin Diesel's torments and stuff like that, all the bad things that are happening to him, yada yada yada. What a fucking shock. They did for a couple good twists in there, because I thought, oh well, because like I thought at one certain point when you that he, like, you think when you're watching this movie, okay, because at the beginning of the movie he is kidnapped, or he's a soldier that comes home from war, and he's meets up with his wife, and then right afterwards they both get kidnapped and tortured, and his wife gets killed right in front of him, and then he gets killed by this guy who is your stereotypical comic book villain, almost like where he's like trying to be like Michael Madsen in like Reservoir Dogs, where he's just fucking dancing to Psycho Killer, and it's like, this is something that fucking exists. I remember just saying, like, really, they're going there, and he gets killed, or him and his wife get killed, and then he wakes up and he's in this lab that Guy Pearce runs and all stuff like that, and pretty much like right off the bat, because you're like, okay, so it's gonna be him trying to find this guy who killed his wife and then killed him. Well, that's resolved within 30 minutes of the movie. Like, literally, it is resolved within 30 minutes of the movie. It's like, wow, that was quick. But then you're like, okay, so now it's going to be revealed that Guy Pearce and them were working in and on it. But then it is that going on, some of that going on, but there's some twists and turns in here that I was like, okay, I give props on that. Like, I didn't see that coming, or that twist in there, but I was like, at least they're trying to keep it a little bit fresh, even though it's not really much fresh at all. They throw a couple twists in there, and I was like, okay, that was kind of clever. Shit. What the hell was this? It's a movie that's not really heavy on the characters, really. They're not very fucking memorable. They're very cookie cutter characters, including even really Vin Diesel's. But because I like Vin Diesel, I don't mind him in this movie. There's the love interest Katie, who really is just there, and there's pretty much every one of the characters, even the side villains, the henchmen, are fucking there. They're all soldiers that have been badly injured, and they get these parts, or Guy Pearce provides them with these parts to help them live, even though they're being debilitated by some kind of injury or fatal injury or stuff like that. One guy's lost his legs, and he gives him prosthetic mechanical legs, and that's the guy you see in the trailers that has the mechanical arms at the end, which I don't understand why the fuck they did that. That's that was stupid. It's that was really stupid. Why the hell? I do there's a point in the movie they do address, because I remember at one point they were when Vin Diesel goes after the main guy who, or the guy who killed his wife. He killed his wife and himself. He easily boards a private jet and is able to access private information about this guy. And and they're how the hell is he doing that? Dude, you built this technology, dumb fuck. But they do kind of explain that, this is a plot. I'm thinking to myself, this is a plot hole. How the hell is he easily accessible to a fucking private jet and shit like that? But they kind of explain it, and I kind of like that. Like I said, they throw a twist in there, after his main interaction with the guy, the stuff that's resolved, with the guy who killed his wife, which I won't reveal. That makes it kind of go, yeah, all right, that explains a lot. It's that explains a lot. His powers are kind of really vague. That's the best way to describe it. So his powers in this movie are vague, and honestly, part of this movie is I really don't get, there's not much tension in this movie, or peril in this movie, because this guy can easily just re-heal himself with these nanobites. So it's not it's the Superman problem, where there isn't much danger, there isn't much tension when watching a Superman movie, because he is indestructible, except, well, of course, except for kryptonite. But I mean, and even then, towards the end, there's a part at the end, you think he's dead, but you're how the hell did, and he survives, and you're how the fuck did he survive that? But they really just don't really go into much, but it's just nanobite technology, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, what the fuck else? Man, I don't know. Fuck, I'm trying to think. There's something else I want to talk about. I can't remember. Damn it. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm very fucking tired. I don't know. Maybe it'll come to me. It'll probably come to me after I do these reviews. So, yeah, it's alright. It's an alright movie. Oh, yeah, okay. PG-13. This movie being PG-13, that hurts it a lot. This movie wanted to be an R-rated movie. You could fucking tell. It would have helped this movie, because they really find really stupid ways to try to get around get around being a PG-13, or get around from being an R-rated movie, and you can tell, it's just fucking be an R-rated movie. Movies comic book movies, there's a lot of R-rated comic book movies nowadays that fucking do very well, so, this movie didn't, the reason this movie didn't do well is not because of, I don't know if it's lack of interest, but mainly it was because of the fucking shit that's been going on in this country. That shit hit the fan around that week, and it's not the movie's fault that this movie fucking bombed. Pretty much everything bombed that weekend. And it's not either any of those movies' faults. It's just because of the horrible circumstances that we are facing in this country. Yeah, like the PG, like I said, they should have made this R. I remember watching the trailer thinking, "Oh, this will be a pretty good R-rated comic book movie," and then I found out it's PG-13. I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "That's fucking stupid." But yeah, I thought it was fine. It's not a bad movie. It's nothing special. A decent rental. Maybe catch it if you see it on fucking TV one time on cable or something like that. It's probably the best way to watch it. I wouldn't say spend your money on watching this. You can watch it for free somehow. Watch it for free. It's a decent sit. Yeah, that's as far as my thoughts on Bloodshot. Like I said, I still gotta do reviews here next couple days for I Still Believe and Valley Girl. And also I got like a shitload of stuff I'm going to be reviewing over the next few months between, I said, those two movies. I'm going to do a review for Emma, something called The Wretched, and We Summon the Darkness, two movies I never heard of. The Wretched I did hear, but I'll talk about that too. What was the other? The High Note I'll be watching too. I'm gonna try to watch Capone because I've heard a lot of people recommend that movie to me. Something called The Vast at Night I've heard about. I'm trying to watch. What the fuck? I don't know. There's so much shit I'm gonna try to catch up on, man. The point is, I'm gonna have a lot of shit to catch up on, so I'm gonna try to get to them as fast as I can. But until then, I will talk